everyone. I'm going to be doing a read aloud with you called A Black Hole is Not a Hole. Then what is it? This book is written by Carolyn Tsunami DiCristofano. It's a nonfiction text, and I want you to particularly focus on the features of nonfiction text as you go through and listen to me read just certain parts of this book aloud to you. I also want you to be focusing on what purpose might you use this book for in a particular grade level or subject. And one of the things that I really like about this book is it uses speech bubbles throughout it, which seems to capture students' attention. Notice this is a well-loved book. So if you open it up to the inside front cover of the book, it starts out with the top 7 questions you may have about black holes. Number 7, is a black hole a hole? And the response in the text bubble is, read the title, genius. Going all the way down to number 1, which is, if a black hole is not a hole, then what is it? And in the bubble it says, guess you'll just have to read the book to find out. I like this book because it has so many amazing text features in here. It has photos as well as illustrations, and which obviously those are good text features. It has a table of contents in the book. It has many really good diagrams in this book, and things that have been rendered by scientists, different kinds of charts and so on. This is the introduction to this book. Have you heard the news? In outer space, mysterious entities called black holes seem up to no good. From the headlines, you would think black holes were beasts with endless appetites, lying in wait for the next meal. By some reports, they are runaway, out-of-control predators that feed on galaxies only to belch and spit out what they don't eat. They lurk in the shadows, mangling stars and gobbling them up. In short, they have a nasty reputation for being monsters gone mad. Do you know what? A black hole isn't a monster. It's not even alive. That means it can't lurk, eat, or belch. It has no dark, destructive desires. Of course, you may already have figured this out, but do you know what else? And then there's a speech bubble that says, yikes! And so it goes on and it starts talking about why it's not a black hole, and there are lots of opportunities for questioning, for predicting, for visualizing. It talks about pull. There's a really neat page where it has signposts where it talks about going to Pluto, to the black hole, and to the point of no return. This is a diagram, and one of the cute things the author says is it's not fit to scale. Pretty much, so that would be true. Anyway, there are all kinds of things in here. It relates it to film strips and movies, and it has a timeline in it from the time that black holes were first discovered, and linking this to really recent time. If you would Google and pull up, they've recently discovered that all the theory about black holes is true, and they found 2 black holes that they call them binary black holes that are side by side in space, and they've just been able to discover this. So that was really interesting. At the end of it, there's a glossary, and it not just has definitions, but it has pictures. And there's a resource area back here that has all kinds of information, such as websites. Websites, when we talk about content reading these days, we don't mean just trade books like this. We're talking about articles, websites, and magazines, and so on. And then, of course, it has an index at the end of the book. So it'd be nice if I got it in the frame for you. There it is. Anyway, so I want you to be thinking, and I want you in your voice thread to respond to what purpose might you use this book for, what grade level, what subject, how you would use it. Thanks, everyone.